Yo ho! What's going on, boys? This is Grim Reaper bringing you one. Hold up, bro. I don't even know what chapter this is. I'm just playing, man. We already know. We already know. We already know. 159, man. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure, man. I just want to make sure, bro. I was thinking about some other stuff just now, but yeah, I just want to make sure, man. Sure know what we do. Every single video, we will read comments. We're gonna read the comments. Yes, I know that some content creators they make this portion the paid part. Like Zhoniin has a whole video section where he just does this or he answers questions or stuff like that. For now, we may do that later. For now, every single comment finna get read. Every single comment finna get read all the way through, man. Every single one. Because we're a community, man. We a family, bro. This the Shogun, man. So, if you want to get in before that happens, hop in right now, bro. Leave a comment, like the video, subscribe. And we're growing. We almost hit the 2K, dude. Ooh. This chapter was good. You see the thumbnail, right? Spectacular, bro. Spectacular art. I know you see the thumbnail, bro. I know you see the thumbnail. Alright. So let's... Alright, yeah, let's get it popping. So this is the live reaction for chapter 159. Pinned up first, Big Bozo. The new hype meter goes crazy. You already know, bitch. You already know, bitch. Shout out to Serbian Hero. He's the one who makes our meters. The previous meter and this meter. And hopefully the next meter as well. I don't know when we're going to get another meter though, because this shit fire. This shit gas. Near G, night. It's not that Sage in water was a mistake. It was more likely Saitama's punch to even natural ocean caused most of the water to fill that area. It's not that Sage in the water was a mistake. It's more likely Saitama's punch to even natural ocean caused most of the water to fill that area. Like it receded back into the area. That's definitely a very plausible, very reasonable, and probably most likely what happened. That's probably most likely the depiction there. And it's badass that we're seeing he's depicting active motion or the progression of events, even in the background of one of the most spectacular fights where we're supposed to be paying attention, obviously, to the gloriousness of Elders of State Centipede up almost in space. And we're looking, bro, if we're looking down to the water and we see it, that's that thing. In the panels when Garou was coming down, it showed the ocean water coming to where Sage and Garou were fighting. I'm just wondering what happened to Metal Bat. Oh, shit. Metal Bat drowning. Hate when it does that. Ascalad Mike, my boy. He says, Bang really brought Garou's human side out. The man left him with an impression, even though he's knocked out still. And the karate chop on Sage got me effed up. Sage. The pose after splitting Sage, the pose after splitting Sage up, posed up Cogdizo. Alright, that's Collab. He took that too fast, man, or I can't read. One of the two. Don't get me started with the art, but you already know 10 out of 10 chapter, but you already chapter was fire, man. I think it was fire. I don't know about 10. I don't know about a 10. But it was definitely a very, very much high. A lot of high. It was big high. It was definitely big high. You already know. I spelled that wrong? Definite. Isaiah got away. What's up, my boy? He says, the reason Garou and Sage's body is in the water is because the water from even outer ocean is rushing into the land. You can see the water coming once Garou reaches near the bottom of his body. Yes, sir, that's what I was about to comment too. You already know? You already know? Okay. Junior R, it's good, bro. He says, new hype meter looking sick. You already know, man. It looks questionable though. New is good. See Marsh. Damn, Fubuki plus Pig God is the ultimate healing combo, considering how much energy stored in Pig God's fat. Damn, Marsh was just assuming this, man. Exactly what I said in my comment. I hope that's the case. Every S class versus perfect Garou. Bro, that would be. Or that shit would be fire too. Got that right. Nathan Barrows. First of all, fire tapped it. You already know it. You already know, confirmed it. Also, I like your new rating system, big facts. As fire as this chapter was, it has me really confused because we know Garou isn't ready to go against Saitama, and he just defeated the strongest thing on the field other than Saitama. I don't really think a couple of battered S class heroes can push Garou further than Sage did. So I'm either expecting some insane shit to happen in the next couple chapters, or Garou is just going to body the S class. God tier double spread stuff. Is this a spoiler, man? It can't be. I just had the mods go skim through the videos, but what if they didn't skim through this video? But they should have. They know. But whenever we do comments, it's the live reaction, the review, and the podcast, and any posts that we do. You already know, bro. Yeah. So just comment, man. Well, we have to read your comment, bro. Like we do it in we go to 5 different platforms, and you can comment on them. Like it's almost impossible to not read your comment, but just comment, man. Like the video too. If you want to comment, like the video. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this, but how do I say this? Oh shit. Jesus Christ. Whenever he encountered Flashy and Darkshine, he made a statement. You already know. You already know. You already know. You already know, man. already know. I'm coming for the. Come here. I'm the offense, bitch. Let me not give my. Ogre the Great. My conspiracy. And guess for what Pig God is and what could be the next chapter of this. Or my conspiracy. And guess for what Pig God is and what could be next chapter is this. Jesus Christ. I believe Pig God is like Fat Gums from My Hero. Oh my God. I have to read every comment, bro. Especially when I said in the beginning of the video that I'm going to read every comment. Bro. Like, I don't care about My Hero. I don't care. That shit's booty cheeks. Buns. Ass. We don't need analogies, comparisons. Anything, bro. Anything regarding my trash. Like, see what I did there? My trash. Trash hero. For the people who haven't seen My Hero Academia, there's this fat character who is exactly the same as Pig God. He's also fat, likes to eat a lot, etc. In My Hero, Fat Gum's energy is stored in his fat, and his last reserved, or his ace, attack, he's using all his stored energy and releasing it at once with a punch, which makes him skinny again. Cheeks, bitch! My guess is that Pig God has the same ability. As in, he's got accumulative energy in his fat and belly that he stores. So my guess is that he probably went to Fubuki since she's got the ability to transfer energy to others just by touching them. So Pig God and Fubuki probably transferred their energy to the fallen S-Class heroes. This nigga said my theory. This is not your theory, but so you can say that the S-Class heroes will have another shot at it with a stronger Garou from before Saitama steps in. This sequence would be the perfect scenario to break and shatter every S-Class hero's ego and strength, and show the strength of a perfect Garou one last time, aka face against a stronger Garou. No, man. Art. VMX3 was good, man. Was good, bro. VMX3. I don't think I've seen you come before, so welcome to the family. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for done with the fillerpede. What's next? A Rossi rematch? Diamond Sperminal? Release Monaco? Bullfoy sending in Boros? Oh, stop! No, bro. We finna get Phoenix resurrected niggas, man. Hey, homeless? Come back, dude. Hey. Fear? Come back, dude. Is that Gums? Come back, bro. Yo, Phoenix gonna be out there just resurrecting light, man. Finna get their ass. It's all possible at this point, but one thing's sure. This is not Garou's final form yet. Is that a spoiler, bro? Nah, bro, you know Ancestral Centipede is up next. Is that how you spell it? I already know. Okay. Is your meter supposed to be a bong? A guitar? What the is that? LOL. I spent a whole 5 minutes looking at it trying to make it out. Short chapter of a fire. Your reaction. I think that's a centipede. I think it's stupid. Oh shit. This nigga's stupid, bro. Hyper than 3, my boy. My boy Hyper says, when it was introduced, the Monster Calamity Godslayer fist seemed to be the epitome of martial training, combining all other forms of combat into one devastating style. But what killed Sage wasn't a new technique or a fancy set of moves like that. It was a simple karate chop. Same as when he just started training under Bang. So does that mean that he had an increase in power instead of technique? Well, the emphasis around that moment was Garou stating that and having the memory in the flashback of that same format and technique. Of the perfection of his martial arts. And this is not necessarily the perfection of his Godslayer fist. The translation that we got was perfect fist. And I saw a Spanish translation that said that like something about now it's time to disregard attachments or something like that. So I don't know what exactly he's going to say. Maybe in the Viz it'll clarify if you want to accept the Viz. But from the Reddit translation, this is him perfecting his martial arts. The same boast that we got back in the super tournament arc or whatever. Whenever the martial arts fights, that's the time I got in the tournament for it. They were boasting as if like they were the epitome of martial arts. In the case of Suryu, but that did not turn out to be the case. And we know that Bang existed as well, and his brother as well. So I guess the question is, no, and then even in the flashback, it wasn't that Garou didn't hit all the bricks hard enough, because he stacked them up way higher. And the challenge wasn't to break one brick. It wasn't to break all the bricks. It was to break that one brick that was laid down there. So like, excuse me, I said that wrong. The challenge was to show how many you could break, and him having one there was the emphasis that like, it wasn't that like he didn't use enough strength. He was boasting his strength by having all those bricks there. It was more about technique. Things that Bang was going to teach him throughout his training. And now at this point in his evolution, now in this point after going through combat, now in this point after experiencing all this tedious perilous situations with not only monsters but heroes as well, we get an evolved and transformed Garou, where now he understands and he reminisces back to that moment to where, hey, I remember that time where I left that one brick there. He pointed that out. And that obstacle, that's probably the reason why he decided to join the dojo. The reason why he became so attached to Bang in the first place, because of that moment right there. That was probably a sparking moment. And that's why he had to call back all the way back to it at this time period. So I think it's more of an emphasis on like, Garou's now perfected his style. Like, hey, remember one, I couldn't break that one brick. I broke all those other ones. But not that one. I did it right this time. So I would even say now is the perfect time to have Garou versus Bang. And have him really show out. Really show out. Previously it was that too. Don't get me wrong. But no, I don't think it was an increase in power. Even though we know he had his power increased from whenever he came up. Did you mention something about Third Shine? No. From his most recent power up, I think it was in the Platinum. Or since then, to Metal Bat, there's been a jump. Like from that point, Metal Bat showed up, and then Garou's been getting stronger because of Metal Bat. So he definitely does have a lot more power. But this feat was about the technique. Garou says he reached the epitome of martial arts, but to me it seemed like that happened when he created the God Slayer fist a few chapters back. This is his technique. Because I've heard this topic before, and I didn't get a chance to like dive deep into it because I got busy, and I actually wanted to give it more thought. But the strongest distinction that we have here is that Garou created the God Slayer fist. It's and this chapter wasn't addressing the God Slayer fist. This was about him in general. And like we said, like you pointed out, he didn't use the God Slayer fist there. He just did a normal chop. I think the fact that people are questioning this, and the fact that they're confused, this time at least, and you can look back if you want. I don't often dish things out to translation issues, but I think this is one thing that is lost in translation. I think it's clear enough to say that Garou is not talking about the God Slayer fist when he said, I perfected my martial arts or whatever, or the perfect fist or whatever. He is not talking about that. He's talking about himself as a fighter. Like, he's tempered now. I guess you could call it or say it like that. It's hard to describe, and like I said, better translations would clarify, but we don't trust the viz, or we don't like to use the viz that often. I've seen different translations that say different things about the page in question, where he says, I perfected my fist. So, and now it's all about increasing in speed and power to further add to an already perfected technique. Maybe Garou, no, that's just what you would like it to be, right there. And now it's all about, no, it is not all about that. That is not that, and that's not what it said anything about it was going to be. Not that whatsoever. We actually just saw a flurry of different techniques, techniques and attacks from Garou not working against Sage Centipede. So, relax. Maybe Garou purposely returned to the basics to show God that he can dispose of his underlings with nothing more than raw power, just to be terrifying. I don't know. No, I definitely don't think it's that. I don't think it's that. Although there is precedent for that, if you remember back in the tank top fight, but I don't think it's an example of that. He wasn't resorting back to his chop in order to like flex on him or to like solidify. It was just, hey, I'm gonna do this to you, and and he remembers back to that moment. Hey, remember when I couldn't do it? Yeah, I did this now. I couldn't destroy that brick, but now from space. Maybe. I personally believe it meant in general, like in strength. Yeah, maybe I'm just reading too much into it. Okay. Garou is still using the Monster Calamity Godslayer fist, but IRC, back when Bank fought Elder Centipede, Bank said he should be able to take him out. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. That's not what he said. He did not say he should be able to take him out if he rests his life and goes all out. He did not say that. But massive opponents and monsters are the most difficult for a hand-to-hand specialist like him to deal with, even when using his strongest techniques. Now, Garou's ultimate martial arts style is perfected, so much that he can destroy creatures that dwarf the centipede in every possible way, with the most basic of martial arts techniques, rather than having to use a crazy special move like he had to do again against Sage earlier, and Flashy and Platinum before this. Garou's growing in power definitely, but technique as well. If it was just raw power alone, he wouldn't have cleanly split and destroyed SC from top to bottom. Similar to how he cleanly destroyed all the ceramic tiles. This is not what happened. That's not what Sage said. Right there. Not what Sage said. Or not what Banks said. Andre Villa Franca. Fantastic chapter. Murata Sensei's artistic skills are godlike. He's truly one of the best manga artists ever. He spent some time doing the volume 25 cover art and still managed to pull these magnificent 24 pages. One Punch Man really is the best and most entertaining ongoing shonen manga. Hey, it's a seinen, man. And don't come at me with, this is not a shonen. It even has Shonen Jump logo on the volume, so just stop. Listen, bro. It doesn't mean anything, but it's a seinen, man. I can't wait to see Garou destroy a Mind Mask next. But it'd be awesome if Metal Bat stood up to beat the F out of Mind Mask. Over another disagreement regarding killing Garou or not. No, I think people would hate the Metal Bat love. Santiago, my boy. Yo, Garou cut Sage in half, but we all know Flash. Bro, oh, bro. So you ain't getting no heart, man. Credulous, man. Look at that, my boy. LOL. Bro, you forgot 10-second Genos and Bullfoy / Metal Knight with his nukes being able to take out Metal Bat. I'd say Flashy could speed blitz Metal Bat as well. Stop. Though I don't know if his damage output would be enough to cut him in half. But a clean hit from a pumped up Metal Bat would definitely fracture all of Flashy's bones, the same way Darkshine cracked Garou with a tackle. Anyway, fire chapter. You already know, Logan. You already know, bro. Alright, what's good, bro? He says, what did they do to my guy, Pig God? Bro, man's looks like he's starving. Left my ass off. What the hell could he have done after returning from sending away the injured guys to the hospital? Victor 257. I don't know what happened there, bro. Atomic? Has he Metal Bat, but not Flashy? Yeah, bro, what you mean? Atomic. The guy who had full stamina got jumped by Black Sperm in underground and started bleeding after some Black Sperm punches? You mean after he conjured an army? The nigga literally conjured an army to fight Atomic. Atomic cut him so many times on the army of rolls. On army. And you're mad because Atomic started bleeding because the army blitzed him? Matter of fact, he blitzed an army. I don't want to hear shit about Atomic Underground, man. Atomic did that thing underground and then dropped a whole ceiling on them boys. Stop it, man. A guy who can't even use his new sword without falling on the ground looking like he ran a whole marathon? Nigga, He ran a whole marathon and then picked up the sword. What are you talking about? Niggas can't be tired and then do super crazy feats and then be tired after that? Like relax, bitch. Atomic literally fought more than anybody on the surface aside from Tatsumaki. It's okay if he was tired when he picked up the Sunblade, bruh. And then was tired after using it too? Because it's taxing. It's super taxing. That's spectacular, bitch. Atomic got that big stamina, bro. That big stamina, bro. Yeah. Was about to get killed by Fear Ugly and couldn't kill Homeless. Even with himself. Bro, who is this nigga? This nigga's the strongest pretender out here, bro. Bro. I spelled that wrong too? Dang. Golden Sperm was able to react to Atomic Samurai, ran faster enough to get in front of Homeless and block Atomic attack. Yeah, Golden did lose his hand, but still didn't give a shit and would be able to kill Atomic if King didn't showed up and distracted Golden from Atomic. Nigga, he was tired, bitch. Do I hear like it's fucking funny. Atomic was literally the offense. Literally the offense. Reread the bit. Reread the bit. Reread it. Reread the chapter, bruh. Reread the chapter, bruh. The Hero Association was down. And then it was Atomic and Neon. It's Primastasio. Oh, nigga, it's Constance out here. It's Dragons out here. Atomic got up there and took him on, bro. The offense. Right there. Busted through Homeless. We're about to go kill Homeless. And then Golden comes through, loses an arm. The nigga who was clapping and spanking, doing that thing to everybody, including Darkseid, lost an arm in a single exchange. Hey, how many times did Atomic attack Melzigard? Oh. You lost the arm. You know how many times Atomic attacks? Yo, the pretending is. Oh my god. Let me dislike this bit. Facts, tell him. Atomic is a better swordsman than Flash, even with Sunblade. But Flashy speed blitz Atomic, yeah. What? It's like he speed blitz one of the ninjas, right? Yeah, I can see Atomic definitely more skilled, but that's the only thing that puts him over Flashy. I didn't care about the first sentence. They have different fighting techniques, but the last sentence is facts. I was saying Atomic is above Flashy in terms of swordsman and techniques with the sword. The thing is that Flashy's way fat. And that's why that ninja just knocked him out? But the ninjas literally disarmed Flashy Flash. Why am I going through this, bruh? Why am I going through this? And Flash combined the speed with his blade techniques, which makes him above Atomic in general. But it's a fact that Atomic Samurai Base and Atomic Samurai with the Sunblade are better than Flashy in terms of being a swordsman. Yep, Flashy's above Atomic, well said. Flashy was called amongst the most skilled or the most skilled in the S-Class, depending on what version you read. It was talking about the overall in general. Oh, this is the same nigga. Atomic is... No. No. Exactly. Flashy superior to Atomic. Thank you. Oh, okay. This is a good explanation. Thank you for explaining. Yeah, come to think of it, Flash can be put above Atomic in this sword skill. That puts him way above Atomic. Atomic is a great good. Exactly. That was dumb. That was dumb. That was stupid, bro. Garou is now Boros level. LOL. Now, if Garou took one of Saitama's punches that Boros receives. Goodbye, human monster. He's not on Boros level yet. Oh shit, there's a lot more. Hold on. Okay. I think it's right here. What happened? Yo, what the heck happened to our tier list? Bro, what the heck happened to the tier list? Bro, all of these did this? They logged this out or some shit, bro? Is that what it is, bro? Ah, we need that. 1 second. There's supposed to be a lot of parking, so we gotta deal with it. Bro, they do. I don't know what happened with that tier list shit. I'm about to see. I think they just logged us out, though. Alright, here we go. They're tripping. I agree. He's not Boros level. He's close, but I can still acknowledge that Garou, his defense is top notch. Put some respect on Garou, G. Credits. I do, but comparing a pre-monster Garou with Boros already is crazy. When Garou surpasses Psycho Orochi, and Tatu, we can talk about Boros release or higher. Garou right now is like slightly above Orochi. You're still creditless, but that's a sensible statement. But you're still creditless itself. Another creditless response. Bro, I'm not reading these paragraphs if it's not the main comment. I'm not doing it. We got 4 more videos to read comments through. Garou can chop the moon. Let's get into it. Hey, you know that boy Grimm gets no action. Y'all niggas stupid, man. Disenthrallment comic? I'm calling it. Garou just created 2 Sage Centipedes. You are so funny, dude. That's my ass off. You gay, man. Hey, you gay, bro. Olga gay. God. How do you think Pig God got skinny? Because I have no clue. There's a lot of theories out there, man. Nah. Got my beat. Hey, relax, yo. La champivaca. That's what it is, la champivaca. What usaron el cordero? Okay. Yeah, I use coloring, bitch. So? Where am I bleeding at? Yeah, if he commented here, I'll give him credit. Snowy Puff. Garou reaching release Boros level, bit. Stop. Hey, relax, yo. Oh shit! Let me drop this. Cause that shit's pretty loud right now, man. Kami-san. Hey, yo, relax, bro. I bet the Garou Hate Club and their president, Afro Samurai G15, is biting their nails in anger right now. Look at this stupid thing to say. I don't hate Garou as a character. I just can't stand his delusional fan base. They're almost as annoying as Goku fanboys. Stop. Exactly, like girl haters. What's that? Hey, yo, relax, Mr. Low Key. What's good, bro? Is that a low key PFP? Classy, my boy. Do you ever consider putting up a mirror or something so that people can see what you're looking at? No, bruh. I don't consider that. Though I did. Hey, relax, yo. It's. I plan to be doing the reviews a little bit differently, and that'll incorporate some of the panels. But there is no clear way to react to manga. You can get hit. You can't get copyright struck. It's because you're providing a platform for them to watch alternatively. It's not the same thing as you like parodying or commenting on. It's not the same thing. You're providing a place for them to read it as an alternative to what they themselves, the owners, provide. You can't do that. Joe Smooth. Garou turned into Iron Fist real quick. Ew, all right. So that's it for 159's live reaction. How about the comments for 159's review? This dog is a problem, bro. A fucking problem. I'm gonna send him to the Chinese. Jesus, bro. See. Tripping, bro. Among all the S-Class, Bang and Pick God. I need to say to you my breath, bro. I had to run across the street for that. Jesus, bro. Among all the S-Class, Bang and Pick God are the most humble and noble. Bang only came because of Garou. And Pick... What? No. That's not the only reason why he came. And Pig God legitimately saved all the mercenaries as well as Bushido no Kamatachi. Told the tank topper army to not fear his tank top master is now there, giving them a morality boost in the process, and immediately returned to the battlefield to help the S-Class. Bang also did a great job saving some people, such as tank top master from death, as well as wanting to forgive Garou and accepting his own mistakes. Essentially turning over a new leaf. Chapter 150 was the perfect example for this. Also, regarding who might actually turn Garou into a monster, I'm honestly thinking a Mind Master is the perfect candidate. He's everything Garou hates in a hero, aka his image of a false hero. That might be the trigger for Garou to fully go ballistic. So you don't think strength will play a part anymore in pushing his evolution? Well, honestly, no. What can Amai do to him physically? Nothing at all. Garou's leagues ahead of Amai right now. So the better and much simpler alternative for Amai is to simply talk shit to Garou. Since Amai has a superiority complex and would eventually make Garou snap and completely give him to monsterization. Or Murata and one come up with a completely different setup, with Fubuki using Pig God's fat as healing powers for the rest of the S-Class. Bar Genos and them gang up on Garou, and that'll push him into a complete monsterization. Sort of like what the 8 heroes did to Garou, except it's the S-Class which rejuvenated to fight. Honestly, I see both happening. It seems like the best option, because if Amai just talked some shit and then Garou was ready to be a full monster, I think that would be stupid as hell. But if he talks some shit and then do the whole 8 S-Class, that'd be sick. I'd love to see a Genos versus Garou rematch. Yeah. They both have come so far since their first encounter. And I still think that the tree kick is one of the coolest things ever. The tree kick. Plus, instead of all these 1v1s, I think the S-Class can do much better working as a team, obviously. And Garou ganged up on all by them. Ganged up on by all of them at once. One could push him. Maybe not strength-wise, like you said, but mentally. An S-Class gang up versus Garou like the AB8 class did to him would be hype. You already know. As I said before, what I want to see the most out of a Mind Mask being here is Garou versus a Mind Mask, and then a Mind wanting to kill him and Metal Bat disagreeing with that. Then we'd get the Metal Bat versus a Mind Mask fight, and that would be effing tremendous. Also, cool background music. What is it? Hey. Somebody's sent me these. There's 2 more that I haven't put on the video yet, because they don't really fit like any real theme. But I guess it's the best video to actually do it for. But yeah, we might get more in different music as well. Maybe. Olga says, "What's good, bro? You forgot to move up in your tier list. We gotta log into that, bro. Flash to number 15 and move down Atomic Samurai to number 18 underneath Bang. You're welcome. You're creditless. Oh shit! That's what I wrote too. Sync Club forever. What's good, bro? Garofis is indeed a hack ability right now. He literally should be able to reflect anything, even such things as the Earth Cutter. What? Also penetrate anything as well. As Banks said, it doesn't matter how much power you put behind it. Water Stream will reflect anything. Imagine this perfect fist of Garou. It should be able to provide him offense and defense as we've never imagined. I can't totally see him one-shotting Orochi or even Psychos, even his barriers. That's right. I can totally see him one-shotting Orochi or even Psychos, even his barriers. That's right. Or Psychos? Yeah. What barriers? He probably would win a toe-to-toe fight against Blast, too. That's the real fight we should be talking about. Well, first is Tatsumaki. He has to get there yet. And I think he's there. To be able to do this to Sage like this, I think he's there. I think Tatsumaki could do this, too. Against Blast, although that's limiting Blast since we don't know exactly his fighting style. How's that limiting Blast? We don't know Blast. Last one is Boros. Well, technically it's limiting Blast, but late one is Boros. Now, I do think Garou would dominate, or at least Boros in close combat. Stop. He's a martial artist after all. However, Boros is still stronger physically and has more destructive power. So I'm betting a Boros for now, but it does feel like it will change in the near future. No, it won't. What are you talking about? No, it won't. Let's get my boy Garou, the type of guy. Thank God was way too skinny to be just healing Top Master. I know he was badly injured, but I don't think it would take all the energy of all of Pig God's fat to heal him. And I think they healed most of the S-Class because we haven't seen them since Platinum hit them away. Hey, relax, yo. So I think the whole of S-Class will be healed to have one last dance against Garou, maybe. I just don't think him and Saitama are going to fight quite yet, especially with Sweet Mass showing up. That's my prediction. Yeah, if everyone is healed, bro, it would be wild. Throw back to the 8 class heroes fight. 8 S class hero or 8 S class would be insane, especially if Tatsumaki makes a comeback. No. Burimaki? Hisatsu was good, bro. S-Class are fodder to Garou now anyway, and this arc has been dragged out for far too long already. Not only that, but Fubuki healing all the heroes with Pig God's energy off screen, so to speak, in such a short time period. Or period of time is kind of dumb, to be honest. And I say that it's not a possibility because anything can happen in One Punch Man. I just hope that isn't the case. We better move on to the actual fight people have been waiting for years for. Maybe have God communicating with Garou first in some way before that happens. What did I say to like the most creditless comment we've had in probably like 2 videos? Dang, and he ought to be commenting, man. Definite. Hey, you already know, bro. March says, I agree it would be amazing if Pig got healed every other S class, but it wouldn't surprise me if all his fat he'll take to a master since he was a literal hamburger. Hamburger. Yeah, hamburger. 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 Pig God. Full booty healing. Powers plus damage. Tank Top Master equals Skinny God. Oh. So they're saying Tank Top Master alone. Put Garou at Psycho Orochi tier. He one-shots Orochi. I'm not winking. Garou is just that capable now. Stop. Do you think that Metal Knight and Watchdog Man will come to fight Garou? Oh, good, great. As credulous as you can be sometimes, you made legitimate good points here. What? Unrelated to your video, so skip this if you want to save time. Just had this clown on Reddit say Metal Bad is light speed now, and there's nothing to disprove it, and he actually believes it too. I'm gonna have to give this one a 7 or an 8 out of 10. Mainly for the art, because it's always fire. But story-wise, there wasn't a lot. Hey, yo, relax. Hey. Relax. The Garou flashback was lit. I always like seeing human Garou, especially with Bang or Tadio. But this chapter left me with a lot of questions, which you've seen in the last video, and in response to some comments on this one. Your question, though, do I think Orochi's still alive? Yes. Do I think Sage was Orochi? No. Maybe Sage was a fusion similar to Psycho Orochi. Or maybe all of the Kagers were meant to be sacrifices for the ultimate monster. Garou, Psycho's hidden agenda, IDK just throwing stuff till it sticks. Early game. Bladed Immortal. There was not above Dragon. Sage Centipede is just a fodder. Sakorochi and 10-second Genos were far more impressive to me. Tatsumaki is a different case. I agree. So far. Max 3. Either Black Sperm doesn't move and draws in all. Oh, yeah, you guys can't see it, huh? Either Black Sperm doesn't move and draws in all his sperm over the world. So according to y'all niggas, now Sperm got sperm all over the world and makes Diamond Hole sperm. Or Monaco steps up to God level. Because I do not see Garou fighting Saitama yet. Me neither. All right. Next, we have the podcast duel. Alright, first, Watts. The only people that need to revive from the S class is Atomic and Flashy. Atomic is going to get on top of Flashy. aka Flashy's going to carry Atomic on top of him. Flashy being the legs and Atomic being the arms. The ultimate Megazord transformation. I'm still sticking to my original idea. Bro, I'm still sticking to my original idea and comment I made about Pig God on your live reaction. He'll use all his saved energy to heal all of fallen S-Class heroes with Fubuki. You see again? My idea. It wasn't your idea, clown. It seems like a better outcome than him just having to constantly eat just to keep that form. Marco Kuta, my boy. He says, Fubuki didn't really give to Bang and Bomb energy to make them stronger. She more like manipulated their bodies to make them work their full capacities, like fixing knees and lower back pain. If Bang and Bomb didn't have knee or lower back pain, she can't really power them up. Mm. Alando Ahuna. Well, niggas keep sending me shit, bro. I'm about to. That's what I need to do. Turn that off. Yeah. Look how tired Pickout was. Now imagine how tired Bomb was when he fought Garou. Bomb big strong. Hell yeah. I disagree about Amai. If there is any fight of him against Garou, at best it should look like Garou versus Metal Bat, but without the ending, which translates into him getting severely dominated by Garou. Goketsu also produced earthquakes with every punch, of course. Not even close to Orochi's or what Saitama did to Rover, but that kind of answers what you said about characters making earthquakes. Theodore, Theodore, Theodore. What's good, bro? What's good, Theodore? What if Fubuki uses Saitama to heal other heroes? Excuse me. What if Fubuki uses Saitama to heal other heroes? you know, you know, the guys. Your answer is a mind mask, literally on his way to the scene. Yo, Grimm, sorry if you guys go over this in the video because I just started watching, but I was looking at that panel of Garou after the Sage cut, and it says, "My fist is not perfected with only my fist," in quotes. Could potentially be Garou saying the Monster Calamity. Godslayer, if this is not perfected, I'm ready to go, man. Hey, yo, why did I type that, bro? There you go. Nightwing. What chapters were redrawn recently? That's all I gotta say. Bro, they should have saved the Saitama destroying even natural water for when Garou chops Sage. Like if Garou chops and then it's like, hey, this is a blessing, blah blah blah, and then looks over and sees even natural water get washed, he'd be like, who the f just did that? Yep. I wonder why everyone is ignoring the biggest possibility, which is that God starts to control Garou and causes him to go berserk. He's seen Garou clap all his minions one by one. It seems like a decent possibility to me, honestly. So he says, fair, but I reckon God might do something related to Garou before he fights Saitama. Okay. That's it. What's the question? Genos versus Garou. Yeah, we'll do that next time. We'll do more. Alright, boys. Like the video, subscribe, and that was it for comments on chapter 159. We'll see what happens. Yo ho!